In the dead of night, Egypt lay shrouded in a heavy, ominous silence. Torches flickered against ancient stone, and the Nile reflected the moonlight like cold, hard steel. The entire kingdom stood on the edge of divine judgment. The cries of oppressed slaves had finally reached the heavens, and the hour of reckoning had arrived. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, declaring not just a release, but a new beginning for his people, a complete reset of time itself. For God does not merely deliver, he redefines identity and destiny. The command was given: every Israelite household was to take a lamb male in its first year, without a single blemish. Innocence, chosen to stand in the place of guilt. Imagine the scene. Families gathered, carefully inspecting the animal. A knife hesitates in a father's hand as children watch in silence. Then, the blood flows into a basin, life-given, so that life may continue. This blood was then brushed across the lintels and doorposts of their homes with a stalk of hyssop. This mark wasn't a warning for Egypt. It was a sign for God himself. As he said, "When I see the blood, I will pass over you." Salvation wasn't earned through ancestry, strength, or personal effort. It was a gift received through obedient faith in God's provision. Inside these marked homes, a strange meal was underway. Families ate roasted lamb, bitter herbs, and bread made without leaven. They ate in haste, fully dressed, with staffs in hand, ready to move at a moment's notice. This wasn't a feast of comfort. It was a meal of readiness. The unleavened bread symbolized purity and a break from the old life of sin. The bitter herbs were a sharp reminder of their suffering, and their pasture standing signified they were ready to move the instant God called. Then, at midnight, it happened. A piercing cry erupted from the palace and spread like wildfire across the land. The Lord struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, from the son of Pharaoh on his throne to the son of the prisoner in the dungeon. In stark contrast, the Israelite homes remained silent, protected, and alive. A broken Pharaoh rose in the night, his grief turning to terror. He and his officials thrust the Israelites out, begging them to leave before all of Egypt was destroyed. As they left, the Egyptians freely gave them silver, gold, and clothing. God does not deliver his people empty-handed. He makes their oppressors pay for their journey to freedom. And so, the Exodus began. 430 years of bondage ended in a single night. A vast multitude of men, women, children, and livestock moved out under the stars. What slavery had built over centuries, God dismantled with his word. Once free, God claimed the firstborn of Israel as his own. Parents lifted their children in dedication, a powerful reminder that a life spared must be a life surrendered back to its Savior. Redemption demands gratitude, and that gratitude is expressed through consecration. But God's guidance was not what they expected. He did not lead them by the shorter, easier road through enemy territory. Instead, he led them the long way around, by a pillar of cloud that rose majestically by day. And when night fell, that cloud became a pillar of fire, lighting their path. Divine guidance often defies human logic, but it never defies divine purpose. This incredible story points to an even greater one. The blood-marked door was not the end. It was a shadow. The Passover lamb was a promise of a future sacrifice. For one day, Christ, our true Passover, would be sacrificed for us all. The lamb died so the firstborn could live. Christ died so that all who believe can live forever. If this story has deepened your understanding of God's redemption and faithfulness, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more cinematic teachings that bring the Bible to life. May the Lord guide your journey, just as he guided Israel.